About Caldwell episode called Nigga Hating About Caldwell. This is what they do. They hate about Caldwell. That's why they jealous. This TMI, we TMI, we be like time for my rap, time for rhyme, bro. We be TMI, we be like, why they always hating on Rock Caldwell, bro? Every time we on Rock Caldwell page, they be going dumb, but then they ban him from Facebook, and then he can't even be on there no more because they be hating on Rock Caldwell. Because Rock Caldwell represents the earth, and everybody know Rock Caldwell represents the grand. Everybody know Rock Caldwell from Instagram. Everybody know Rock Caldwell be going through going through shit with the girls. They know he was going through shit with the girls. They just try to act like Rock Caldwell retarded, so like Rock Caldwell don't know what the fuck Rock Caldwell be doing. Rock Caldwell be doing Rock Caldwell be doing Rock Caldwell be getting money, fucking hoes, and be getting cars and getting moves off, and getting his spaceship love, and getting his spaceship off. And everybody be saying Rock Caldwell trash, he corny, he gay, and he a pervert, he be trying to fuck on the bros and hoes. And they be saying Rock Caldwell gonna be having an attitude with you. If you try to talk to Rock Caldwell don't say that you his friend, he gonna be a bitch. But Rock Caldwell give you weed on the block and let you get weed for free from your bros. And your bros be your bros, and then your bros be cool on Archwood. And then on Archwood on the block, niggas be saying Rock Caldwell gonna be down there. Niggas ain't gonna see him down there, and they gonna be mad as fuck. They don't see the real Rock Caldwell down there, cause the other Rock Caldwell, he come down there, and he be messy, and he be having his clothes off, and he be driving cars, and he be flying in missiles houses, and he be in spaceship lives, and he be on the dinosaur suits, and he be on the Verve first, and he be in the corny suit, and he be the Joker, and he be Batman, and he be spaceship Spider-Mans and heroes, and be Lexington card carrier mans, and he be mask mans, and he be CD mans, he be dog mans and cat mans, and fly mans and jungle mans and mask mans and burglar mans and rizzler mans and crazy mans and kidnapper mans and polish man and polish man and polish man. Come here. And he be Polish man, and he be Summer man, and he be Silver man, and he be Dover man, and he be Cooler man, and he be Pick man, and he be Stick man, and he be Dumb man. What's up, bro? I have no idea, bro. Yeah, when I was asleep. And he be Pick man, he be Tom man, he be Dumb man, and he be Sean man, and he be Sean man, and he be Rob man, and he be Tom man, and he be Two man, and he be T man. Yeah, YouTube. And he be YouTube King, and he be Gene King, and he be Pro King, and he be Dog King, and he be Light King, and he be Bay King, and he be Rock King, and he be Shot King, and he be Shot King, and he be I King, and he be Not King, and he be Rock King, and he be Shot King, and he be Block King, and he be Lock King, and he be Cock King, and he be Rock King, and he be Shot King, and he be Jock King, and he be Lock King, and he be Knock King, and he be Chalk King, and he be Choke King, and he be Stoke King, and he be Choke King.
What are you doing today?
Nothing, just chilling.
Chilling?
And he be Lock King, and he be Rock King, and he be Chalk King, and he be Shot King, and he be Shot King, and he be Pop King, and he be Bot King, and he be Rashi Kaleke. And then he be all of those things. Noose. Lucifer, 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 Pucifer, Crucifer, Tucifer, Jucifer, Josity, Josity, Tossity, Saucity, Socrates, Bacchalis, Barchalis, Balagis, Balachis, Baladido, Sidodio, 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 Dododio. Oh, bunch of shit. Oh, bunch of shit about some bunch of shit, bunch of shit, bunch of shit, bunch of shit. Bunch of shit, punchy, munchy, 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 raunchy, 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 hanchy, hanchy, danchy, sanchy, lachi, dachi, sachi. Icy, dicey, bicey, bicey, ricey, dicey. 4087 Green Bay. DC, Bashi, Bashi, Bashi. Pashi, 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 Dashi, Shashi. Kashi, Rashi, Dashi, 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 Laki, 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 Rocky, Laki. Ike, Likey, Shikey, Nike, Rikey, Psyche, Fooky. Fooky, Spooky, Kooky, Spooky, too. Oh, it was hours ago.
Hours ago?
Yeah, hours ago.
What about dude in white truck? Did he show up?
I never seen that one.
Yeah, the dude in white truck was supposed to come over here and do something today.
Aishi Bushi, Bushi Baby, Baby Bashi, Bashi Bishi, Bishi Dishi, Dushi Dishi, Rolio, she Rolio, she Roll, Bishi Rolio, she Rolio, Dido, Dido, Bido, Bishi, Koloki, Yoki, Yoki, Noki, Hoki, Oki Doki, Soki, Koki, Poki, Roki, Ole Kaleoshu, Rikaleo YouTube, I love you.
You know how to read tape measure shit, right?
Huh?
You know how to read tape measure shit?
Not exactly my science, my area expertise, my prong, but I can be taught well in Spokane, Washington.
Oh, Spokane. What do you know about Spokane, bro?
I know that you were a soldier there. I know that, soldier.
Yeah, Spokane.
I know that, soldier. You're a workaholic. You came to work? What you want me to work with you? I could teach you how to make gold come up in the stew pit.
What?
3 reverse, perverse, serve.
No, I gotta write up this estimate. I had to take measurements.
I can help you make some cocaine come up in a plastic jar bubble.
What?
Freeze matter work. Freeze matter work. I'm a worker too. I'll teach how to work. I'll teach you how to work. Bossy, leak. She, boss, be. We gotta be the boss beat of the day. When nobody loves you today, you gotta love yourself. Mm-hmm. Wish you well, universe, universal YouTube. Welcome to the channel, Atmosphere Rock Caldwell. DC television. I want to make some YouTube videos just inspiration for the beloved Republican of universal time. Because time is of the essence in the flower pit.
Time is very valuable, bro.
It's a special day. Special day for timing. Timing is always a mystique of international design.
As you get older, bro, you realize time is very valuable.
Yeah, it's appreciative.
You only got so much time here on Earth, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciative, yes.
Time is valuable to motherfuckers. And motherfuckers don't really even realize it. Like girls and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, appreciative.
Girls, like I go spend some time with a bitch. Bitch, I'm taking time out. I could be doing estimates and selling jobs for thousands of dollars. You know
that's right. That's right.
You don't even realize like. Bitch, time is money. And that shit is dead. Time is money. Motherfuckers don't realize that or understand that, then they don't even need to comprehend.
Cultures of weighing time versus measure. Measure equals more time. Mind time. Minuscule time leaves you as a design time.
It don't make sense. It don't make dollars.
Cents and dollars are the same ecological clue of the day worker. The day worker wants to be surrounded by successful venturers, and venturers is a study of study buddies.
I want to be surrounded by motherfucking
major factors. Major factors associated with business like Binks of Brinks.
You got these groups like off Pinterest and shit that you can sign up for and like be a part of and like go up and meet up and be like 15 or 20 people and y'all all be focusing on concepts and new ideas and businesses and shit like that, like a thinkers group.
Yeah, the thinker struggle now.
Shit like that, like
the intellectual basis of work. Work is the boss's ship. How many bosses can be a karate instructor? I'm a karate instructor, clue worker. My leadership involves me running my toaster. My toaster is my surrounding clue works of my mind. My mind makes me boss, say elite associate of an associated pack in Treasureville. This is the truth. I'm not playing with you on Facebook or YouTube. I have to be a senator of justice. I have to be the restorer of factual. Factual matter is I am the raw telekinesis lightning king, and I have to be surrounded.
He's the brightest light.
I have to shine for the illumination of light. Light is my being, my culture, my design.
Water's life.
I don't have time to play. I've been a father of fatherness. I have a lonely spot for the truth. And in the truth, I will enlighten you with the truth and value of time of Ra. Technology and science, kits of manufacturing, designer breach and manufacturing kits. Kits of work, weed, Wilson, wax and weeks, wax and wilts, all plantation designer coats and suits and paints of green money flows like a semblance